welcome back. Day 13 of our challenge together. Today's practice is going to be based around the sides of the body. So hopefully by the end of today, these sides, inside of the arms, side body, hopefully you're going to feel a little bit more stretched out and open. You will need a block for your seated part of the practice, and a strap will be handy as well to have. So bringing yourself down into your Shavasana. Adjusting the body in any way that you need to. And I always say, don't feel like you have to make do. This pose, you should be free from as many distractions as possible. So if you've got a wedgie, there's a part of your brain that's going to go, focus on that, focus on that, focus on that. Whereas if you just get rid of the wedgie, rid any distractions that the mind might draw to as you find comfort in your first Shavasana. Arms can be to the side, open. If you prefer to have them hands on, you're more than welcome to start there. But I'll leave you to settle for the next few moments. Right, your body has lost the urge to move and to fidget and to wriggle quite so much. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just allow your body to release into the mat. Soften the cheeks, soften the jaw and the tongue. Relax the forehead. Allow all the muscles in the face and the neck to soften. Become aware of your breath, its flow in and its flow back out again. When you feel ready to take on a more controlled breath, you're going to breathe in through the nose for a count of 4 and exhale through the nose for a count of 6. So you'll be in 1, 2, 3, 4, out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue that rhythm on your own. Now bring your breath into more of an equal breath, either dropping the exhalation to a 4 or increasing your inhalation to the 6. Whichever feels more natural, more intuitive for your body to do. Once you've found that more equal breath, inhale and take a full body stretch. You're stretching from top to bottom, trying to create as much opening through the sides as you can. I feel like I'm coming off the mat now. We're going to create a little bit of a banana stretch, bringing your left foot to the bottom left-hand corner of your mat. Pop your right ankle on top. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, and as you exhale, you're going to bend to the left-hand side so we can breathe into that right side body. Changing sides, bringing the right foot to the bottom right hand corner, left ankle on top, grabbing that left wrist and pulling over to our right till we feel that banana through the left side body. Breathing into that open space, allowing the shoulder to relax. When you're ready, inhale, coming back up, stretching out from top to bottom again. Then drawing the knees in towards our chest, taking the nose in towards the knees, giving yourself a nice big squeeze inwards. As you exhale, head and shoulders come back down, so do the soles of the feet. Knees are going to open wide, soles of feet together, as you either take your arms out wide to the side or reach them back over the back of the head. So we're going to rest here for about 5 or so breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, let your body relax. Four more breaths at your own pace. Keeping the arms where they are. Inhale, bring the right knee up, fold it over to meet your left, and breathe into that entire right side body. 1. Can you let the right thigh relax? 2. Let the right shoulder soften. And 3. Inhale, come up with both knees. As you exhale, drop both knees to the right. Feeling that lovely side opening through your left side now. Last breath. And then inhaling as we bring the knees up, pulling the knees in and rocking ourselves up and to seated when you're ready to. So we're going to come to our seated position. Excuse me, while I get comfortable. We're going to take your right leg out to the side and your opposite foot is going to come to the inside of the thigh. We want to look for these side bends today. So we're going to bring the left hand along your inner left leg and your right arm is going to reach up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, maybe moving a little bit deeper into your side bend. Breathe into that opening, really allowing that top shoulder to roll back and lift the heart space. Then we're going to inhale, come up, pressing that left hand behind you, pointing into the toes of the long leg as you lift the hips, lifting the heart and sweep that left arm back. As you exhale, dropping back down, flexing back into the foot, left hand along that inner leg. Right, you're doing the opposite side to me. And breathing into that opening in your side stretch. And then you're going to flow from one stretch into the other. If you would rather do this without lifting the hips, you can absolutely do that. So instead of allowing them to lift, just point through the toe of your lengthened leg and reach up and back through that side of the body rather than going for the full hip lift if that's not for you. Totally fine if it isn't. As you come into your side stretch next, when that right hand comes along the leg, left arm is up and over, we're going to pause. Breathe. And inhale to come back up. And then we're going to change sides. Take the opposite leg out, opposite leg in, hand along the inner leg, arm up and over as you create that side stretch option. Then finding your flow. Option to lift the hips if you want to, or keeping them down. Control the breath. Enjoy how the stretch moves from one side of the body to the other. Once more. And as you come back in, holding up with that right arm, pause in, breathing into that right side stretch. Inhale. Exhale. And keep nice and heavy in the sit bones. And then inhale to come back up again. Bring the legs in, onto all fours. You're not going to cat-cow. Can you believe it? I know, right? Doesn't feel right. Maybe do a couple. So from here, we're going to do more of a tail work. So with all fours, you're going to let the hips just sway from side to side. Or imagine you've got a tail that you want to wag from side to side. And then we want to feel a bit more of a stretch to the sides. So we're going to imagine you're bringing your left hip and your left shoulder to touch. And you're going to feel an opening through the right side. Then right shoulder, right hip, imagining that they're going to touch and feel the left side open. And then just shake your tail feather from one side, breathing into the side opening. And back again. Once more. And back again. Back to centre, walking the hands out in front of you, tucking the toes under and looking for that nice first stretch out in your downward facing dog. Pedal the legs, march them. If you want to march quickly, you can. If you want to march a little bit slower, you can. You're going to take 2-3 more breaths in movement or stillness, whichever you need in your downward facing dog here. I'm going to turn around, otherwise I'm going to be facing the wrong way, but you stay in your downward facing dog. Take another breath there. And from this downward dog, inhale, take the right leg up. As you exhale, step the right foot to the front. Left heel is going to come down. We're coming into our reverse warrior. So we're going to breathe into this right side opening. Enjoy that side stretch. As you exhale, take it into another by bringing your forearm to your thigh and finding a nice long line to that left side of the body. We're going to pause, root down into that back foot. Keep extending, lengthening through that top arm. 3. You can gaze up. You can gaze along the bicep. You could gaze down towards the mat. Another breath. And then coming into your reverse warrior. Breathe into that right side body. Inhale. As you exhale, you might choose to go a bit deeper into the legs. And then lengthen the right leg, reaching the right arm forwards and down for your Trikonasana. And you're going to start to feel opening through that left side. If you want more opening, reach the left arm forward towards the front of the mat. Roll the left shoulder back, lift the gaze. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to your reverse warrior again. Breathing into that right side body. As you exhale, circle the hands all the way down to the mat. Lifting the left heel, we're going to step the right foot into your plank as you take your chaturanga down and into your cobra, or you can go into your upward facing dog. Tuck the toes and sink back into your child's pose and feel the lovely opening that the child's pose brings to the sides of the body. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Press into the hands, inhale, lifting the hips, tuck the toes and coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left side. Exhale, the left foot to the front of the mat, right heel down, cartwheeling the arms back and into your reverse warrior as you now try to find length to the left side of the body. Inhale, watch the left knee isn't folding inwards. As you exhale, bring your forearm to your thigh and your right arm is going to create that lovely diagonal stretch now through the right side. Lift the chest, lean back, anchor into the right foot, breathe. Watch the left shoulder, make sure the head isn't hanging. 2, and 1. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Breathe into the left side, inhale. And exhale. Lengthen the left leg, don't lock the joint if we can help it, and coming into your Trikonasana. Either staying here, you could use your brick on the inside of the foot if you prefer, or you can hold on like I am. And then the right arm is going to reach past that right ear for those of you who want a bit more side bend. Inhale. And exhale, lovely. Come into your reverse warrior. And exhale the hands to the mat. Step your right foot forwards to the front. Inhale, coming all the way up. Press the palms together and gently bend to the right. Back to centre as you bend to your left. And come back up. Drop the hands down to the heart space and grab your strap if it's handy. We're going to take the hat. Let me try again. We are going to wrap the strap around your hands just once, just to create a little bit of tension. And we want to go just wider than the shoulders, please, if possible. Finding a nice, strong position. And the reason I say that is because sometimes we're going to take the arms up and see our range of movement in the shoulders, which is also going to stretch to the sides. But as we take the arms back, it's not uncommon for your ribs to start to flare. And if they do that, I want you to draw them back in. That way we know the movement is coming just from the shoulder space. So first of all, take the strap above your head. So you're at the front of your mat and you can ground through the feet. Take a breath, and as you exhale, just gently bend to one side. And you might find you get a bit more of a stretch with the strap now. Breathing into the side you're opening. As you exhale, you might find more room. Another breath. And then up and over to the other side. Breathing into the stretch. Try not to let the top shoulder roll forward So we lose that sensation. And inhale to come up. Keep the arms raised, so switch the core on now if it's not already, so that when we take the arms back, it is just the shoulders we're working, and we're not doing this to make it look like the hands are going back further. Never forcing, finding your edge, so find that little stretch where you think, that's my end range, I'm going to stay there. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, take a bow forwards. Get rid of your strap and enjoy a few breaths in your hand to toe variation of your forward fold. From here, we're going to bring the hands to the mat. Step back into your downward facing dog, and then we're going to pop down onto the knees. From here, we're going to take the right leg to the back of the mat, let the left shin turn out, roll to the inside edge of the right foot, and your right arm is going to reach up towards the ceiling first. Once you've reached up, right arm coming past the ear. Floating the right leg are optional, option to stay. Just lean back, and as you exhale, maybe choosing to bring the elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Inhale, stretching out if you're with me. Exhale, by all means, stay in that side stretch. One more knee to elbow. And then from here, pop the right foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Right hand along the inner right leg. Left arm is coming over into our side stretch. Lifting the chest, breathing into the left side. 1, 2, and 3. Bringing the left hand down, circling the right hand to the mat, right knee comes in. Left foot to the mat, right shin turns out, left heel turns in, left arm opens up and then reaches forwards to the front of your mat. Option to stay here, option to float the leg up and stay here, option 3 knee to elbow taps. Use your breath. Take your time, there's no rush. And when you're ready, dropping the left foot down to the mat. Inhale, sweeping these arms up. Right hand is coming up and over, pressing into the left foot so we feel that lovely stretch now through our right side. Inhale. Roll that right shoulder back. Exhale. One more breath. Sweep the hands back down. Left hand to the mat, left knee to the mat, and take a child's pose. One more breath in your child's pose, and then we're going to walk the hands back up, swing the legs around and come back to your seated position. You're going to just take your strap one more time in exactly the same way. Sometimes when we're seated, things move differently in comparison to standing. So once you've found your strap, lifting the arms, maybe taking them back as far as they'll go again without the ribs flaring out, and as you exhale, just gently finding that side stretch on one side of the body. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, taking the bend to the other side. So if you find you need a narrower strap to deepen, you can, or you can press it all the way into the mat. lots of space we're looking for. Inhale, coming up. As you exhale now, we can bring the strap down, move the strap out of the way. We don't need that anymore. And then we're going to go for reaching the arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands down to the heart space and then open up the palms, resting them on the lap. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling for just a little bit longer than the in-breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose slightly longer than your in-breath, and continue to breathe in that way for the next few moments. Now take a breath and visualize lengthening the whole sides of the body. As you exhale, closing your palms once again at your heart center. Take a moment of gratitude for you for showing up. And then you may wish to bring our practice to an end here. I'm going to keep saying it, but thanks again guys for joining me, and I'll see you for day 14.